Most people think their indoor cat is completely safe. No traffic, no predators, just a warm house and a cat who's perfectly content. You've probably told yourself this, maybe even today. But what if the thing quietly threatening your cat's life is sitting on your bookshelf, or plugged into the wall, or in a gift bag by your front door? The average home is filled with dangers most cat owners walk past every single day. And number 13 doesn't involve anything sharp or toxic, it's something you're not doing. And the damage is already happening. We'll get there. Let's dive in. Number 1. Toxic flowers and plants. You bring home a bouquet of Easter lilies, set them on the table, and your cat sniffs around. You don't think twice. Most owners assume a plant is only dangerous if a cat takes a big bite. With lilies, that's catastrophically wrong. Lilies are the number 1 plant killer of cats. As few as 2 leaves have caused death. Scientists still don't know what the toxic compound is. They only know it devastates cats specifically, while dogs and rabbits show zero reaction. Every part is lethal: petals, pollen, even the vase water. A cat grooming pollen off its paw can develop fatal kidney failure within 72 hours. There is no antidote. Vomiting starts within 12 hours, kidney failure by 24, death within 72. After 18 hours, treatment is generally futile. The ASPCA lists over 400 plants dangerous to cats: aloe vera, pothos, sago palms, snake plants. Most owners never check a single one before bringing it home. Before any plant enters your house, search it in the ASPCA's free toxic plant database. Bookmark it now. Number 2. String, yarn, ribbons, and dental floss. Your cat chases yarn across the floor, and it's one of the purest images of joy there is until they swallow it. Most owners assume a small piece just passes through. It doesn't. Cats have backward-facing barbs on their tongues. Once string touches them, swallowing becomes involuntary. Inside the body, it anchors at one point while the intestines try to push it forward, bunching up around it, and the taut string begins cutting through the intestinal wall like a saw. This accounts for up to 61% of all foreign body surgeries in cats. If the intestine perforates, bacteria floods the abdomen and survival drops to 50%. Surgery costs $2,000 to $7,000 or more. Symptoms are vague: vomiting, lethargy, hiding, and X-rays often can't detect it. Dental floss, hair ties, tinsel, rubber bands, treat them all like medication. Stored away. Never on the floor. Number 3. Reclining chairs. You drop into your recliner after a long day and lean back. Your cat was nowhere near you 2 minutes ago. You don't check. Reclining chairs are a documented cause of cat death. Cats crawl into the warm mechanical space underneath to nap, and when the mechanism is adjusted, they are crushed. Vet clinics see these injuries regularly: broken backs, internal bleeding, instant death. Electric recliners are worse because they apply continuous force with no feedback. Kent Fire and Rescue was called to free a cat strangled in a recliner while the owner was simply watching TV. They said, "This isn't the first." Cats don't learn from these injuries. The warm space is too instinctively appealing. There are almost no safety warnings on these products. Prevention is simple. Physically check underneath every single time before you adjust. And this next one, most people using it right now believe it's making their home healthier. Number 4. Essential oil diffusers. Your diffuser fills the room with lavender and your cat curls up nearby. You feel relaxed. Your cat is being poisoned. Cats are missing a critical liver enzyme that most mammals use to process toxins. Without it, essential oil compounds accumulate in the body silently. Ultrasonic diffusers release micro droplets that settle on your cat's fur. Your cat then ingests them during normal grooming. Tea tree, peppermint, eucalyptus, citrus, ylang-ylang, lavender. Essentially, every popular diffuser oil is on the toxic list. Chronic low-level exposure causes damage that builds for months before anything visible appears. Pet-safe labels are meaningless. They're tested on dogs, which do have the missing enzyme. There is no antidote. Move your diffuser to a room your cat cannot access, or stop using it while they're home. Number 5. Clothes dryers. You're moving laundry and turn your back for 10 seconds. Your cat slips in. An estimated 100 to 200 cats die in clothes dryers in the U.S. every year. likely underreported because many cases are too traumatic for owners to discuss. Cats are drawn to dryers for warmth, darkness, and soft fabric. Death occurs from heat stroke, blunt force trauma, and asphyxiation. Multiple owners have reported never seeing the cat enter. Front-loading machines are especially dangerous because the door opens at ground level. There is no sensor on any consumer dryer. Before you press start, put your hand inside the drum. Every load, no exceptions. Number 6, human food. Your cat materializes the moment you start cooking, sits with perfect posture, and lets out that deliberate little chirp. You think just a tiny bite. With some foods, that's all it takes. Garlic is 5 times more toxic than onions on a per-weight basis. A single clove can trigger red blood cell destruction in a cat, and symptoms take 2 to 4 days to appear, so owners almost never connect the food to the illness. Grapes and raisins cause acute kidney failure within 24 to 72 hours. Raw bread dough produces alcohol in the stomach while physically expanding and causing bloating. Xylitol in sugar-free gum and some peanut butters causes liver failure within 30 to 60 minutes. The most insidious version is cumulative. The onion powder in your soup, the garlic in your pasta sauce, a little every day. Your dinner plate is a no-share zone. That chirp is adorable. It isn't worth it. Number 7, shopping bag handles. You come home, set the bags on the floor, and start putting things away. Your cat circles them curiously. Plastic and paper shopping bag handles form loops that a cat can slip their head through. Once through, any movement tightens it around their neck. When they panic, they run, dragging the bag, terrified by the noise, tightening the loop with every stride. Strangulation can occur in under 3 minutes. Cats have delicate tracheas. Reinforced handles on upscale retail bags are especially dangerous because they don't break under pressure. Ribbon handles on gift bags add the additional risk of being swallowed as a linear foreign body. Cut every handle before the bag hits the floor. It takes 2 seconds. This next one catches even experienced cat owners completely off guard. Number 8, open windows and balconies. Summer arrives, you throw open the windows, and your cat claims the sill immediately. Then a bird lands nearby. High-rise syndrome is a recognized veterinary diagnosis, the specific injuries cats sustain from falling out of windows and off balconies. The largest study ever conducted, 1,125 cats in Berlin over nearly a decade, found 77% of falls happened in summer, 62% at night. Common injuries include collapsed lungs, facial trauma, limb fractures, and shock. Over a third required emergency life-sustaining treatment. The 90% survival rate is misleadingly high because it only counts cats brought to a vet alive. Cats that die on impact or flee injured and are never found aren't included. The trigger isn't carelessness, it's prey drive. A bird, a butterfly, and the predatory reflex fires before spatial awareness responds. Standard screens that push outward aren't enough. They need to be rated for animal weight and locked in place. Number 9. Electrical cords. Your kitten sees the charger dangling from the nightstand. It moves slightly, they bite down. Electrocution from chewing cords is the most common electrical injury in cats. Burns destroy mouth tissue and can make eating impossible. But the most dangerous complication comes later. Fluid flooding the lungs can develop 12 to 36 hours after the initial shock. A cat that seems completely fine can deteriorate rapidly the next day. If your cat chews a cord even once, even if they seem unaffected, see a vet immediately. Cord covers, cable clips, PVC routing. Manage them like you'd child-proof a home. Number 10. Salt lamps. Your Himalayan salt lamp glows warmly on your shelf. Your cat loves sitting near it. What you don't know is they may be licking it, and each time they do, they're ingesting concentrated sodium. Cats need only 16.7 milligrams of sodium per day. They get addicted to the salt and keep returning. As little as a quarter teaspoon can be toxic in a smaller cat. In 2019, a cat named Ruby in New Zealand lost the ability to walk, eat, drink, see, or hear after repeated lamp licking, surviving only because of emergency IV treatment. Vets issued a worldwide warning. Salt poisoning causes the brain to swell. Neurological symptoms appear first, then seizures, then coma. Move your lamp somewhere your cat truly cannot reach. Number 11. Candles and open flames. Cats are responsible for an estimated 750 house fires per year in the U.S., according to the NFPA. A sweeping tail, a paw swatted at a flickering light, and a candle tips. Whiskers that get singed aren't cosmetic damage, they're sensory organs, and losing them causes disorientation and anxiety for months. Scented candles release the same essential oil compounds as diffusers. Most candle injuries happen when owners step out of the room, confident the candle is out of reach. It never is. LED candles are a complete solution that costs almost nothing. Make the swap. Number 12. Ignoring dental health. By age 3, 70% of cats have some form of dental disease, and most show no signs of it. Cats are wired to hide pain. In the wild, showing weakness made them prey. A cat with an agonizing tooth abscess may eat, play, and behave completely normally. Untreated dental bacteria enter the bloodstream and can infect the heart, kidneys, and liver, directly shortening lifespan. Between 28 and 67% of cats develop a condition where their own body dissolves the tooth structure from the inside. There is no cure. Many cats live with it for years undetected. Ask your vet to check your cat's mouth at every visit. Your cat cannot tell you it hurts. That means you have to ask on their behalf. And now, number 13. This is the one we mentioned at the very start. Not something in your home, not something you're doing, something you're not doing. Cats visit the vet at roughly half the rate dogs do. The carrier is stressful, the car ride is stressful, and your indoor cat seems healthy, so why rush? Here's why. Kidney disease, the #1 killer of senior cats, shows no obvious symptoms until 75% of kidney function is already gone. By the time you notice increased thirst or weight loss, 3/4 of their kidneys are permanently destroyed. The window where treatment could have changed everything is already closed. Hyperthyroidism affects around 10% of cats over age 10. Fatal if untreated, caught early with a blood test. Diabetes, heart disease, cancer, all common in cats, over 7, all detectable before symptoms appear, all manageable when found early. The indoor cat myth is one of the most dangerous ideas in pet ownership. Dental disease, kidney failure, diabetes, cancer, none of these require outdoor exposure. They happen anyway. On their own schedule, in silence. Routine blood work can now detect kidney disease when only 25% of function is lost. That window only exists if you're there to use it. An annual exam costs $50 to $200. Emergency kidney failure treatment costs $3,000 to $10,000 or more. Every skip visit is a gamble placed on behalf of someone who trusts you completely. Your cat chose you. Out of every warm surface, every patch of sunlight, every available lap in the world, they chose yours. They rest against your legs at night not because they have to, but because that's where they want to be. The annual appointment isn't a formality. It's you showing up for them. It's saying, I see you. I'm paying attention. You matter to me, not just when something is visibly wrong, but always. And your cat, in the quiet, particular way cats communicate everything, already knows. Your cat isn't asking for much. Just a home where someone pays attention to the details, the plant by the window, the bag on the floor, the appointment on the calendar. That's it. And they'll give you everything they have in return in the understated, specific way only cats can. Drop your cat's name in the comments, not just as a comment, as a pledge that you'll look a little closer, act a little sooner, and never assume fine means safe. Whether they're asleep on your chest right now, knocking something off your counter as we speak, or living on in a part of your heart that still aches, say their name. They earned it. And if you feel like it, tell me the one small, ridiculous thing they do that makes you completely theirs. The thing no one else would even notice. Thank you for being here. Go find your cat. Give them a slow blink from me. And maybe while you're up, book that appointment.